Good morning, class. Today, you will be receiving your report cards, so I will be passing them out to you. Now.
Oh no. I got all F's on my report card. This is really bad.
That's right. You got all F's on your report card, and the principal has asked for you and your parents to come into school tomorrow for a meeting with the principal, vice principal, and guidance counselor.
Well, I'm really going to be in trouble now.
Hey Caillou, wake up.
Mom, school is supposed to be closed today because of parent-teacher conferences. Why are you waking me up at 7 in the morning?
Because you have that meeting today that the principal has asked for you, your father, and I to go to with your principal, vice principal, and guidance counselor to discuss your grades.
Oh, yes, I remember.
So get ready.
Good morning, Caillou, and Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, I know that we have met before, and I know you have met Mrs. Green before, but I don't think you have met Mrs. Katia yet. She is Caillou's guidance counselor.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Katia. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too.
Anyway, let's get started. I asked you to come in so that we could discuss Caillou's terrible report card, which he was given yesterday. Also, while you're here, I would like to discuss Caillou's bad behavior.
That's right. Caillou's grades are some of the worst in the whole school. And his behavior is just disgraceful. Of my 2 years working as vice principal, I have had to punish many students for various reasons. But Caillou has been one of the worst students I have ever had to deal with.
Let's start by talking about Caillou's grades. Mrs. Katia can tell you all about that. Caillou already told us that he had B's and C's.
What? He told you he had all B's and C's? No. His grades are much, much worse than that. Oh really? So what are his grades really like then? I'll show you. Report cards were given out yesterday, but I have a copy of Caillou's report card right here.
Are you serious, Caillou? You got all F's.
Yes, I do.
Why did you tell us you got all B's and C's?
I was too scared to tell you that grades that I really got. I thought that I would tell you that I got all B's and C's, because I knew you would never believe that I got all A's.
How did all this happen? How did Caillou get such bad grades?
Well, first of all, he hasn't done a single homework assignment for any of his classes all year. He usually gets really bad grades on his projects, and fails most of his tests, and his teachers tell me that he always refuses to participate in class.
Is there anything he can do to change his grades that he got on his report card?
I am sorry, but it's too late for Caillou to change his grades for this quarter, because the first quarter grades are already finalized, but he will need to make sure that he gets good grades next quarter. And if he doesn't bring his grades up, he is probably going to be held back. What? Caillou, if you get held back, you are going to be in extremely deep trouble. Anyway, now that we are all aware of the terrible grades that Caillou has, I also want to discuss his behavior. Yes, we already know that Caillou has gotten in trouble many times this year.
Well, you see, I know that you have had to come in to deal Caillou's behavior many times, like when he misbehaves at orientation, misbehaves on the first day of school, misbehaves during a tornado warning, sends a nasty email to his teacher, and pranks his teacher, but he has really gotten in trouble many other times.
As a matter of fact, he has gotten 27 referrals just this school year.
Are you serious? What would he be doing to get 27 referrals?
Well, you see, most of the referrals he has gotten is for disrespecting his teachers, which he does on a regular basis, but he also gets referrals for creating disruptions in class, using his phone during class, and he has also gotten over 20 detentions for being tardy or absent from class. Oh my gosh. Caillou, we knew that you get in trouble a lot, but we didn't know it was this bad. What do you have to say for yourself about this?
Oh, shut up, all of you. I really don't care what you think about my behavior.
Caillou, sit right back down.
You see, This is the way he behaves in school on a regular basis. I see, and it is just unacceptable.
I agree. So let's talk about how we are going to deal with this. Well, first, since he has very bad grades, and we didn't even know about his bad grades, we will be checking Caillou's grades online every Sunday, and if his grades are bad, then he will be grounded for the whole week.
That sounds like a good idea. As for Caillou's bad behavior, for now on, every time Caillou gets a referral, we will notify you so that you can punish him properly. Yes, and we will make sure to ground him every time he gets a referral.
Also, Mrs. Green and I were thinking of having Caillou sign this behavior contract.
This contract means that Caillou will get more severe punishments every time he gets in trouble at school, including a minimum 5 hours of detention, every time he gets a referral.
Yes. We will have him sign it.
Wait a minute, why would I sign a contract that means I will get in more trouble when I get a referral?
If you don't sign the behavior contract, you will be suspended until you do.
I would honestly rather just be suspended.
Caillou, you better sign the behavior contract right now.
Okay, fine.
All right, now that the behavior contract has been signed, I think there's nothing else to talk about, so you may leave now. Thank you for coming in. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Come on, Caillou. Let's go home right now.
Whoa. Caillou, we are so angry at you right now. I mean, I know that you get in trouble at school a lot, but this is just unbelievable. All F's on your report card, and 27 referrals in just the past 9 weeks, really?
But Mom and Dad, I'm so sorry.
No, your apology is denied. Your behavior at school recently is absolutely disgraceful. That's it, you are grounded for the next month.
What?